G'day guys, Chewy here and welcome back to some more coverage of Warlords of Draenor, where today I'm just going to talk about something else that's added to the game which I don't know if you've read up on. It's really cool. It's the new thing to WoW. It's called Garrisons. So what Garrisons is all about is, think of Garrisons as your own personal base where over the course of the game and the story you can develop it and grow it. You've got 3 levels of the garrison which you can upgrade the main garrison itself, and of course you have an option to build 3 types of plots. And I'll talk about what these plots are. It's very interesting. So I'm of course showing you, I did get the druid up to a level 100, and I did manage to get the garrison up to maximum level. But I really just wanted to get to this point to show you what the plots are all about and a little bit how the garrison can help you. So like I said, you have your main garrison or your Great Hall, and you start at level 1 when you first get into Warlords of Draenor. Just shortly after the story, mind you. And basically you start with large, medium and small plots. From these plots, starting at the large, you can build barracks, war mills, goblin workshops, spirit lodge or stables. And each large plot that you build comes with unique little buffs that it does. By standard you have to build the barracks, and the barracks is a really cool thing. As you unlock the tiers or the different levels with the plots as well, for like the large plots, you actually unlock different bonuses as well. So with the barracks, when you get it to level 2, you can actually get a follower to follow you around the map of Draenor and attack things with you, and there's a different bunch of followers that you can get. There are tanks, DPS and healers. It's really cool. I've obviously got a DPS following me, but I won't get into too much of the followers and the gameplay with that. But basically each type of plot that you get comes with its own unique abilities and bonuses. Some will increase your opportunities to get better loot. Some things will, give you personal engineers. Spirit Lodge allows you sort of like a waystone, so have your own little portable portals, if mind you, to get around the areas. And of course stables if you want to increase the ability to capture mounts. Obviously medium plots, you got the Frostwall Tavern. This is a really good one to get. I always got it at the start of my plot, the start of my Garrison adventure, because it gives you unique daily quests to do in dungeons, and it actually once per week allows you to recruit a follower, and you basically select what trait you're after and you can add him to your crew. Something I would suggest if I could do it again is I probably would have went to Lumber Mill, because I found as I got to Garrison level 3, I was really running out of Garrison supplies. Obviously you can quest around to get these things and kill rare mobs, but being able to cut down trees is just a lot faster. So I would probably recommend that if you got one main that you play. Obviously you have different types of plot, gives you abilities as well, and it is limited. You generally get I think it's for the large you get 2 options, which is your barracks or whatever you want to do. And don't stress about the start of the match, because you can actually build over these if you want. I wouldn't want to, but you can overbuild this and destroy it and get rid of it if you want. I just switched those 2 around. But if you actually clicked on it, you can drag it, and I've already got the War Mill Goblin Shop. I can actually propose to get rid of it, and then it will say it will cost this much, it will take this much, and you'll basically lose that shop to gain the other benefits. So don't worry if you think you're stuck, or if you start off with the War Mill, you can always pick up these outer buildings on. And as for the small plots, this is where you sort of get your own little bay for your profession. So obviously, depending on what profession you have with your character, you definitely want to be getting these as well. Now, just with the followers, there is another unique thing that they can do, and this is sort of like the grinding you can do whilst you're actually logged off. And this is called missions, and basically what it is you have followers. You start with a small set, and as you do quests or you do certain achievements, you unlock a different follower. And the followers go out on quests or missions, and basically they can bring back rewards such as gold, they can bring back loot, and also once you get to level 100 they can also upgrade their following items as well. They give XP to the followers, and of course you can get other unique items as well. And in fact, it's not showing it here, but on your journey to getting up to this level you can actually pick up bonus XP for your main. It is really awesome. The only cost with any mission you do with a follower, it does cost the resource of the garrisons. Now with the garrison itself, so obviously you saw the plot or the outlay of it before, but this is pretty much my garrison here, and obviously there's some structures which already come with it, so you have like a pet trainer which will pop up, and there was missions I haven't completed with that. And basically where you plot your things is where it is. So this is our Frostwall Tavern. In there you can see some daily quests. This is the barracks, and obviously, do you remember how I told you get that follower? So this is it. This is Vivian, right? So I could go, yeah, sure, I could use a little muscle. Now Vivian will follow me around anywhere I go in Draenor, and she'll cast an array of skills. with your follower as well. They've got 3 levels, so as she levels up, she gets different skill sets as well. Don't worry about too much information here, guys. I'm going to leave a link in the description to Wowhead, which really breaks it down thoroughly. So if you want to, before you jump back into WoW, invest some time in how you want to play it, straight from the get-go, have a squiz. And obviously these are some more of our structures that I have here. But overall, I think the Garrison brings a new concept to the game of WoW. It gives you that ability to, you know, do missions whilst you're logged off queues, or to gather quests as well. There is a couple little scenarios you can do here as well. You can actually get your base attacked, and there is, as you play through the main mission, there is a quest that you can do on it, so I won't spoil any surprises on that. But it is really, really fun. As for the Garrison supplies themselves, you do get a daily or an hourly build that gets dropped at about here, and it's always in a similar spot on your map, which will reveal itself. But yeah, look, this is Garrisons. It's really awesome. As I said, I'll put a link in the description that gives you a little bit more further detail and breaks down those benefits for you. But look, it is just great, and it really brings that further concept to WoW, and I don't know, it's kind of more exciting for the game. I'm really enjoying this game again, and I think it's the way they've delivered the expansion, and more of fact, the sort of add-on things. Like, this is just fantastic. A little bit of tips though, if you're going to jump straight into it and you're really hooking into the Garrisons as well, I really recommend you get an add-on which is called Handy Notes. And basically what Handy Notes is on your maps it will display all the little areas where you can get loot from either killing rare mobs or Garrison supplies that spawn in certain locations, and it gives you little tips on how to get to them as well. So if I can recommend anything to you, it's definitely to get the Handy Notes. It's a great add-on, and it just really assists with getting those extra Garrison supplies, because as you develop your Garrison, you'll find it gets quite expensive for the upkeep. I hope you enjoyed this quick little video to talk about the Garrisons. And like I said, there is so much more than just what I'm speaking of now in terms of what you can do here, but I just want to give you an overview, and honestly, it really is a great feature of the game, and Garrisons itself is a must-do. I mean, if you're into your professions, you'll find that generating the resource that you need to produce the endgame content items, you can't actually just mass produce it. You're limited to creating what you can per day, but the main source of income from these items is by building your small plot size that supports the profession you're using. So it really is an important thing to get on top of Garrisons. I hope you enjoyed the little demo, and yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying a little bit of coverage I'm showing of WoW. I hope to get a little bit more geared on the Druid. I'm getting a little bit bored of him, if I'll be honest. I might change character. I have a few 90s to level up. But look, I hope you enjoyed the little demonstration on Garrisons. It's a must-do, and if anything, guys, jump in and have a go at WoW. It is absolutely amazing. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching.